Good morning, Phil. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Scan. So what I would like to do for you today, Phil, is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Mitsubishi Pajero Sport GLS 4x4 5-seater. So before I get into the vehicle itself, I just want to let you know more about the dealership. So basically we're a dealership here of two pre-owned dealerships on the used, so one on 77 Mulgrove Road and one on 235 Mulgrove Road. That's about 2 kilometres south of us of Cairns on the left hand side. So basically next to that dealership as well too is actually our new car department, franchise, Toyota and Lexus as well, service and parts. Also we actually own opposite lock is our four-wheel drive centre as well too, and Coral Motors does all our pre-owned inspections done on our pre-owned vehicles. So as you can see in the background there, that is our showroom floor, 2-storey. And basically we're actually in the heart of the city of Cairns itself, so that's Cairns right there in the city. That's about 1.5 kilometres away from us. So I'm going to get straight into the video right now and just go through the vehicle that you're inquiring about. So let's get straight down to the front bar here. As you can see, it's fitted out with a nice set of fog lights. You can see that's factory with all the chrome trimming around the bar and up onto the grille of the bonnet. Looks pretty good. Fantastic. I've actually got the bonnet open, so I'll basically go through the engine bay as well and give you a look at that. Just going to go up onto the paint first on the bonnet just to make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. Fantastic, it looks pretty good there, Phil. Just go across it again up to the top of it. Just make sure I don't miss any bad perfections on that side, but it actually looks pretty good. So, okay, so I'm just going to look down the left side of the vehicle right now here, Phil, just to make sure there is no bad perfections in the paint on the side, on the left hand side passenger. Fantastic, looks really good. All right, Phil, that looks really good. Looking at that paint, pretty straight. There's no bad perfections on that side. All right, so I'm just gonna make my way up onto the roof of the vehicle right now, just to make sure there's no bad perfections in that spoiler, or actually up onto the roof itself. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, make my way down. You can see that it's got the chrome mirrors with the blinkers in it as well too, as you can see. And it's also got fitted out with the chrome handles as well. Okay, so just open up the passenger side on the driver's side. Just looking at that trim, just make sure there's no bad perfections on that. Down onto the kick panel, because you do get a little bit of wear and tear on that. Up onto the dash, you can see that they're looking after the vehicle with the protection on the dash as well. So taking very good care of it as well. Over onto those leather seats, you can see that it's got the logbooks and 2 keys there as well, but I'll go through that with you very shortly. Okay, just looking through the passenger side door now trim. Just make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. Down on the kick panel, up onto the back of the passenger seats and driver's side, over onto the middle seats itself. You can see that the leather is actually in really good condition. There's no wear and tear on that side, I can't see at all, so it looks pretty good. All right, okay, so fantastic. Just going down onto the slice dash boards, basically through the wheel arch right now. Just going to give you a look through the wheel arch. You can see it's actually kept in really good condition. It's done more of highway driving. You can see that it's still got the sets of tires on it that actually has been since brand new. They've done it up and put the Cooper's Discoveries on it. Around the rims itself, you can see there's no markings on those rims. Down onto the rear side now, up through the passenger rear side. Fantastic, looks really good. Looking at the tyres, you can see they've got plenty of tread on those tyres itself. Around the alloy. Okay, so looking at the rear bar now, I see that there is fitted out the rear sensors, and I'll have a look at that for you right now. Going down, there is a couple little luggage marks here, but we can do a brush touch on the vehicle before delivery if you decide that you purchase the vehicle as well too. Okay, just looking at the rear tailgate, you can see it's fitted out with the camera. Just about to open up the back of it now, just to give you a look at the trim itself, how clean and tidy that it actually has been looked after really well. You can see that it's got a 12-volt system, so if you decide that you want to put an angle fridge or something in the back of it, you also can do that. Okay, so just looking down the driver's side right now, Phil, just checking the paint. You can see that the paint's in really good condition. You can see the people actually have looked after this vehicle really well. All right. Okay, so that's the driver's side looking down to the front of the vehicle. That paint's in pretty good condition. I can't see any marking at this stage on it. I'm just going to go back to the rear wheel arch here. Just give me a look underneath it. How clean and tidy that is. Checking the rear tyres as well. You can see they've got plenty of tread on them. Around the alloys, up onto the side boards, and through the wheel arch now on the driver's side. Fantastic. Looking at the treads on the tyres, got plenty of tread on that. The alloy itself, fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to open up the passenger rear driver's side. Just looking at the trim on that. See that they got fitted out with cup holders in the doors. Down on the kick panel, up onto the back of the driver's side seat, passenger, and then back through to the middle of the seats as well too. Like I said to you, that leather's been looked after really well in the vehicle itself. Okay, just open up the driver's side door now. Just looking at the trim on that. Down onto the kick panel, and basically work my way inside the vehicle now. So I'm just going to hop in now, start the vehicle up. It is a little bit warm here at the moment in Cairns. Okay, you can see on the odometer it's only done 40,634 on the clock. I'm just adjusting the seat so I can get back onto that side. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to make sure there is no bad imperfections on the steering wheel itself. Fantastic, looks pretty good. You can see that the features on the vehicle has got your volume controls on one side, then also your tuning, your station, and you've got your voice recognition and your Bluetooth. And on the right side of the steering wheel, you've got your cruise control as well too. So basically you've got your lane departure on one side, that's actually here. So actually that is actually your adaptable radar cruise control. Well, there you go. And then just beside that side there, you've got the push button start, you've got your power mirrors, your fold in mirrors. So just looking at that, press that button and it'll actually fold back out. Then you've got your traction control, then you've got your also your parker sensors. You can turn them off or turn them on, it's up to you, and your crash point unit. So fantastic. On the back of the steering wheel you can see that it's got your paddle shifts, minus and plus on that side as well too. Alright, so looking at the audio sound system right now, so I'll put it in reverse, just give you a look at that camera. Fantastic, looks really good. See that the shows good clear picture. You got your dual climate control, passenger and driver side, and then you've got your air conditioning in here and your controls itself. Okay, so looking down onto the gear stick, just move that back. So you can see that it's got your rear diff lockers, and then it's got rear dual aircon system. So fantastic. You don't really see that much in a 5-seater, especially for your passengers in the back. As you can see, you got your 4-wheel drive ranging. You can change it from your 2 high to 4 high, 4 low, 4 low, low as well. And then you've got your hill descent on one side as well too. Parker's handbrake, and then you've got your cup holders in the center part. So it's fitted out with a lot of cup holders in here at the moment. Also your center console, got your little coin box, and then also fantastic. Okay, so looking over here now, so you've got 2 keys with the vehicle. Also you have got your service log books. So you can see there it's been serviced by Islands itself, all the way up to around about 40,000 k 624. That was the last service done by us by Coral Motors. Okay, awesome, Phil. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to go through the engine bay, just to give you a look, have a look underneath it, how clean and tidy it is. Like I said, this vehicle has been looked after really well. You can see that they spent a little bit of money, put some good tyres on it, also protecting the dash as well too. fantastic film. That is the engine bay. There's not really much you can really see in there because it's very, very clean and tidy. Alright Phil, that has come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. I also want to mention that we can look after you if you decide that you're actually down south. We can also look after you by freight as well.